So we're starting a new segment around here where we see if this is called Ho Me Court. And we're going to see who is guilty, who is wrong, who is innocent. And this one comes from one of the things that most recently went viral, where a woman, very good looking, if I had money, I would have flew her out too. And bitch should have known what the fuck was happening.
Let me see.
If she fine. That girl, I'll show you the Instagram page. I went through the Instagram. I love seeing
cute.
Yeah. She is fine.
She look good.
So anyways, there's a girl who recently outed a Lakers player for leaving her stranded in Turks and Caicos. She tweeted, DeAndre Ayton security left me outside in the middle of nowhere
Bitch,
in Turks and Caicos because I won't have sex with him. Now, this is why we say this for you, because I know you got some fly out rules, and I'd love to hear if you have any fly out stories. So we're going to get into it, but this is what I found interesting about this. So apparently, his attorney advised him to do this. Let me break it down, because I'd love to know if there's been any talks about this being a thing, especially with players. So his attorney advised him to leave her in the middle of nowhere once she refused sex, and this is why. Once a woman refuses sex, anytime thereafter that sex occurs, that sex could be considered harassment or coercion or even rape. By removing her and not having any further contact, there's a dividing line showing that sex was refused and sex never occurred, thus thwarting in any future sexual assault cases, both civilly and criminally. So he saved himself from having a woman removed because she refused sex. Yep. So you laughed.
Well, you shouldn't be going flying out and you're not thinking about you're going to have sex.
But what is the vibe change? What is he what?
Then you should have known that before you got flued out.
No. Not if this is your first time. You don't know if a man is
Why
whack.
are you on a first time fly out?
Because, girl, he offered a PJ.
Oh, well, like you can't be that desperate.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm going to see a nigga.
Then you should be ready. You should be ready to fuck
you
that.
Said let's be very clear. She took a picture in front of that PJ. So at least she got a PJ picture, okay? I'm not gonna lie.
Fashion Nova Ron
Don't care if I've been talking to a nigga for 5 hours. If he says the PJ, bitch, I'm getting on.
Okay.
But I also know what you're supposed to do if a nigga flying you out. You gotta pop that
You're
pussy.
gonna do that. I personally am not gonna do that. I'm not going on a PJ, have declined it, and I have receipts. Like, I will not do that. Because if I'm not gonna fuck. If I want to fuck, then I would do that. But I don't let a man fly me out unless he's my man.
This is where it gets tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've definitely so I think it was a second date we decided to go on a trip. I really thought I was gonna fuck him.
But you didn't feel it when you got there.
Oh my God, he just started getting worse. He was doing corny shit. I was starting to see how he moves, like the story, every little thing we were doing, it was starting to embarrass me. And I was like, damn, I really don't fuck with niggas. Like, this is too lame. So, I mean, at that point, I was able to get my own room and I was like, I just kind of feel a little uncomfortable. But I will say this, there has to be a place where a woman can change their mind. And I really do think men can make you feel that uncomfortable. They start talking to you crazy when they get there. Remember that Kodak Black clip?
This is giving hung jury at the moment. Because I was ready to stamp it that she's guilty.
Shouldn't we be teaching women, though, that you should not be doing that unless you already have a vibe with a man? Because in my personal opinion, it's like, if you either know that you're going to have sex regardless of the circumstances, period, point blank, you about to bust it open, or you know that I may change my vibe. I don't know this man and I get the ick real quick. So I'm not going to go on a trip with him. I get the ick real quick.
Should we then say it?